Hello and welcome to Update 3 on Hurricane Michael. Before this video does start, this is proudly sponsored by Penrod's Weather, Freeman Forecast, and Floyd Glass and Window. You can check them all out in the links below. Hurricane Michael has made landfall. It had a peak intensity officially with winds of 155 miles an hour. I personally am debating whether I would give it Category 5 status or not. Either way, this is going to have near Category 5 impacts anyway. It's not really going to make that much of a difference whether it was technically classified as a Category 5 or not. This is a catastrophic hurricane here, now with winds of 145 miles an hour, pressure of 925 hectopascals. Movement is north at 14 miles an hour, latitude of 30 degrees north, longitude of 85.5 degrees west. You can see the storm moving here. You can see quite obviously it's weakening, its eye is shrinking, and this is going to continue to weaken as it is now experiencing land interaction. This storm is going to be moving inland and will be out of there within the next 48 hours. Here's a surprising thing. This could maintain tropical characteristics, and if it does so and remains just slightly farther south, it could get out in the ocean within the next 36 hours. And if it does that, it could come back and become a full-blown hurricane again. And that would be quite the surprising thing out of Michael, but definitely wouldn't be something that's out of the question anymore. It's going to be a tropical storm within the next 24 hours, and the nice thing about this is going to be that you're not going to be getting those wind damage threats if you're in places like Georgia and South Carolina. The people in Florida do. Brian Jordan's actually directly in this, the runner of Freeman Forecast, and I'm sure he is posting various updates on this, especially if he does still have power. If he doesn't, I'm sure he will be as soon as power returns. Getting into watches and warnings, here is the storm hurricane warning. So remain the same. Tropical storm warnings are canceled, various of them. A tropical storm warning is now in effect for the west central side of the Florida peninsula now, and you can see all the way from Georgia to North Carolina a tropical storm warning is now in effect, as this storm will be transitioning from cyclone to post-tropical cyclone, and its wind field will be expanding rather rapidly. Sea surface temperatures don't really matter that much, but I thought we'd go over them anyway. It's going to look pretty good for the storm once it does go back out to sea. If it does head slightly farther south than forecast, if it goes slightly farther north, it's probably going to be pretty chilly, and the storm will die out relatively quickly. Wind shear is looking pretty awful for the storm, and it's going to look pretty bad as this does lose its own environmental control as it does rapidly weaken. Tropical threats remain the same: flooding, moderate tornadoes, low storm surge, high, and wind damage being all high threats. You can check me out on social media at Microcasting on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Thank you so much for watching. This is Microcasting St. Louis, signing out.